Hi, thank you for your interest. Here's the deal. Last weekend I was talking with a leader who was making millions of dollars and got terminated because he didn't pay his income taxes. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing that you are. What's that got to do with the business he built? Just so you know, there could not be a more devoted person to his company. He was a walking billboard for both the products and the business. Here's another one. As of 3 weeks ago, I'm now working with my great 10-year-long friends, Tony and Marcia Hughes, also absolute legends in the network marketing industry. You can't find a leader that does more for their team than Tony and Marcia Hughes, but they did as much for people not on their team as they did for their team. They were model associates for their company for 12 years. They were just terminated 60 days ago because Tony told 12 team members what the company was going to change their name to. Get this, he got the information off the U.S. Trademark's public website. If that's not enough, 3 people I'm now working with were top-level income earners that were terminated by their company because they looked at another business. They hadn't joined, just looked. These are not justifiable terminations. These are excuses to terminate. In addition, I've talked to 6 people in the past 2 months who were victims of their MLM company changing to a retail sales company. Here's the irony. You, the distributor, make the company's product or service proven in the marketplace, and then the company shifts or sells the company to a retail company, thereby cutting everyone's commissions. Here's another topic, compensation plan changes. A leader who is now working with me said, I was at about $36,000 a month. One Monday morning I get an email about a compensation plan change. Boom! My check dropped to slightly over $3,000 a month. How is that fair? Let me tell you what makes this absolutely unfair. If any of the company officers didn't pay their taxes, could you terminate them? No. If they told someone about the company's name change, could you terminate them? No. If they looked at another business venture, could you terminate them? No. Could you change any of the executives' paycheck without even a conversation over the weekend? No. Then it's not fair for this to happen to us. While I was a consultant to various network marketing companies, I suggested that if under some horrifying circumstance a leader did do great harm to the company and needed to be terminated, then at least take the money the leader was earning and give it to a charity. That way the company wouldn't look so evil. I'll never forget when an executive pulled me aside and said, Tim, the accountants have proven that it's very profitable and worth the risk to terminate a leader because the leader can never take all their business with them if they leave. Besides, when we take their bonus check, they have nothing to sue us with. Let me ask you a question that I want you to really think about. Is it really your business if you can be terminated or the company can shift to retail sales without your approval? Is this the security that you signed up for? For the betterment of the industry, rally your team and demand the company remove the clause that allows them to terminate a distributor without going in front of a board of their peers, meaning distributors. Also get them to remove the clause that allows them to take the company retail. If they do have that clause, you know they are not as committed to you as you are to them. In conclusion, if you're happy where you are, then I'm happy for you. Keep building. Hopefully your company won't terminate you or any of your leaders. Hopefully they won't change the compensation plan that reduces your income. And hopefully they won't convert to or sell the company to a retail company. But if you're not completely happy with what you're building and you do have some concerns about what I've discussed, then I invite you to watch the next videos about the model MLM company that I'm building. Pay particular attention to the representative's Bill of Rights. To me, it reads like the Declaration of Independence. Regardless of what you choose to do, I wish you great success in your MLM business. I'm Tim Sales.